Hey, what's up, guys? If you are a solo filmmaker or you run a small production company with maybe like 1 or 2 people and you're looking to do a better 2026, this video is for you. All right, let's start just by talking about who we are. So for us, we're a small production company, just Noah and myself, 2 guys. We're about 2 hours north of Toronto. We have a major city of 200,000 people or so nearby and a bunch of other smaller cities, but we're in a heavy tourist area, lots of cottage country, ski hills, that kind of thing. And so a lot of the work we do is like run and gun style tourism related content. We do a number of work for local municipalities, cities, townships, counties, that kind of thing, governmental work. And we do a lot of like storytelling with branded documentary for other clients. And yeah, that's kind of who we are. And we had our best year ever this past year. So yeah, man, that was really cool. Just want to share briefly on how we did that and what we're going to do moving forward this year. And it's actually much of the same, to be honest with you. There's not a lot different. I'm really happy with how we handled last year. It's a big year for us after 6 years of doing this. So hopefully this advice is helpful for you, man, and helps you have a blessed year this year. So let's go over how we did in 2025, and we're going to talk actual numbers. So no flex in here, no BS, just kind of telling you how it is and how we did. So firstly, we did about 200,000 this year take home, which is great because our expenditure list is very, very small. And that's been key for us. So for Noah and I, we do average about 5 shoots a month. Those could be bigger projects or smaller projects, but generally about 5 projects a month we're turning around. And that's a good workload, to be honest with you. A lot of these, there's not a heavy emphasis on pre-production. It's a lot of run and gun shoots. So it's been good. Now in those 5 per month, I would say the average, kind of the average sweet spot for us would be about 4K Canadian per product deliverable. And that could include one video with a 9:16 vertical version, as well as photography, for example. And so we've packaged this up in a great way for us this year, for clients, and it's done well. So for us, the type of clients we worked with, as I mentioned, in that tourism space, even that corporate space, for those clients, the biggest key to our success this year, and I think for the past 6 years, has been likability, man. They have to like you if they want to work with you. They have to rely on you, and they want to trust you. And so for us, like, that's huge, man. Like we put a lot of emphasis on, not on being liked, but on being likable, being easy to work with. We want that person who we're reaching out to, that marketing department. We want whoever's getting work in front of us and requests for quotes in front of us. We want them to be happy and them to trust us, and we want them to come back to us. So really, when we deliver our deliverables to them, there can't be mistakes. It has to be everything we pour into it has to be in each and every project, no matter if it's like, you know, a city's rolling out new recycling bin program and they want to do a video on it. Like, put effort into that, make that cinematic, make that cool. It doesn't have to suck. And we did that this year, actually. You know, that kind of thing, like put effort everywhere into your business. And that's going to go a long way. It really, really will. And people, word of mouth is huge. Like, we, in 6 years, have done little to no advertising. It's mostly been like word of mouth and who we know. And that goes a long way for us. And in small circles, it's going to help you as well. So if you're a solo filmmaker this year or a small business, like, really dial in your deliverables and make them the best they can possibly be and make everyone's life easier. They're going to hire you more on sets or agency work, if that's what you're into. We're definitely not. If you're looking that route to get into bigger sets and more agency work, being likable, easy to work with is everything, man. It's everything. The skill set will come, and after that, the money will come as well. And yeah, so that would be my first bit of advice, is just to to make it easy for the people who are hiring you. Don't make their lives difficult, man. It's a small world. They're just going to walk away. They're not going to come back to you with that request for quote. The next piece of advice I have for getting more work in 2026 is to send out feelers. Get to know who's doing the hiring, because that's half the battle. So for us, to give you an example, we sent out an email to somebody, I think it was like 3 years before we actually got work from them. And that's been turned into one of our most fruitful connections. And it wasn't easy because we thought, we've heard nothing back. They've ghosted us. But in actuality, like, sometimes they're under contract with other people, or maybe they got a new position where they can hire them, or they're in a position to ask for quotes. And you want to get on their good side, get into the know with these people who are putting out requests for proposals. So it could be a corporation, it could be a municipality, a city in the area that you live. You want to find out who the marketing department, who are the people in the marketing department, and you want to contact them and just say, hey, like, I'm in the area, this is what I do. I'm hoping to just get it on your vendor list for the next time you're looking for any video or photography or drone work or anything like that, man. Just get feelers out there. The more you get out, the better. You send out enough, one's gonna hit, trust me. And when you're sending out these feelers, make it easy for them. Be very concise in your email, examples of your work. Hopefully they relate to what they're doing. If not, go out and shoot that work that relates to what they're after. And yeah, price yourself right as well. Don't underprice yourself, or they're going to think, well, why is this guy so much cheaper? Cheaper isn't better. We got more work when we raised our prices, and the quality of your work has to, of course, match that. But knowing the landscape of your competitors and what people are charging really helps as well. If you can find that out, that information's gold. And be cautious, because there's going to be people trying to find out what you're charging as well, right? So yeah, that'd be my advice. For my second piece of advice is to cold email, but find the right people. Don't just send out blanket emails. Find the right people, personalize it, and really offer them something that solve a problem that you perceive they have. All right, last bit of advice here. If you're looking to have a better 2026, get more work in 2026, if you're a solo filmmaker or a small production company, if you want to make more money, spend less money as well, right? Don't go out and buy that camera just because you made an extra $5,000 that month. Like, don't buy that thing that you don't absolutely need. Noah and I are still rocking Canon C70 as our A camera and R5C. We did buy an R6 Mark II and a new lens, but we bought that out of a need. If you don't need it, don't buy it. If you don't need that studio space, I've seen so many production companies with tons of overhead, and that's just going to cut in your bottom line. And if you don't need that overhead, you don't need that studio space. We do a ton of product work for a big company, and we don't have studio space. We make the space we have work. Make what you have work. The tool in your hand, the space you have. Just because you see that sexy looking space and you want that Matty Hapoya studio, that Peter McKinnon space. Man, that's all those guys do is YouTube. They have that space for a reason. They need it. You probably don't. Especially if you're out running and gunning, man. You don't need it, trust me. So really spend less, and look at where you're spending on a monthly basis. Maybe you're like me and you're really considering dropping some of these subscriptions that you have to some of these big companies who are going heavy on the AI, and you're just like, I don't really want to give you my money for music subscription anymore. There's other people out there that offer the same kind of protection for my clients. Maybe I'm going to go that route and spend less. So look at where you're spending monthly as well. And if you have a good month, man, save the money. You don't need to spend the money. Save it for a bad month, because you're going to have a slow month, and you're going to have a month where you think you can't handle all the work you're getting. It's just going to happen. And you're never going to know which month it is. Trust me. We always plan holidays on a certain month, and it always backfires. So just be prepared. All right, hopefully this helps. If you're into documentary filmmaking, running a small production company, and anything like that, please subscribe, follow, and comment, because it really helps us know that you're out there and that this is helpful. All right, I got to get back to it. Peace.
one is my best friend. And you know